but it's a little bit gushy whenever it gets wet. Okay, let's just bypass that. Hello, Luvfitall, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to quickly share with you my monthly favorites because Brandon is about to come home and we all know how Brandon feels about being on camera. So let's dive deep into this favorites haul. Well, it's not really a haul. These are just a few of the things that I have been loving for the month of March. First thing on the list, and I featured this in one of my favorites videos before, but never have I ever featured this one, I don't believe. I think this company is the same entity or unity, whatever. Double Donut Coffee and Crazy Cups. They have the best flavored coffee. Now, if you know anything about me and or my channel, you know that I am not a caffeine lover type of a gal. I'm not really an advocate about caffeine and those Red Bulls and such. I am genuinely very sensitive to caffeine as I quit it many years ago. It was ultimately causing more migraines for me as I used to be a migraine sufferer, and I realized that that in fact is a trigger. A lot of people think that it's not because they feel that they need the caffeine in order to not get a migraine, but that's the trigger in itself. You need caffeine to not get a migraine. Basically, your body is just dependent on the caffeine, and without it, it doesn't know how to function. So it is screaming at you to give it to you, or else it is going to give you a migraine. Same thing with anxiety. Whenever you are so addicted and or accustomed to the caffeine, your body's going to reach out for it in some kind of a way, whether it be a crash or a migraine and or anxiety, panic attacks and such. So I just got rid of it all, and I'm so glad that I did because I find it pretty empowering to just be high on life naturally, and I don't know, it just feels good to not be so dependent on something, if you will. I don't know. Anyways, that's just my little take on the little caffeine spiel. So, my point in that whole speech is, although I don't drink caffeine, I love coffee and flavors and stuff like that. Like I like to make my own little Starbucks frappuccinos and such. So this brand right here is helping me do so because there aren't a lot of brands that have flavored decaf coffee. Let's just go through the flavors that I am loving. Frosted oatmeal cookie, guys. I cannot explain how delicious this frosted oatmeal cookie is. Oh my gosh. If you try any of these, definitely try caramel pecans. No, we'll try that one too, but try the frosted oatmeal cookie. I love oatmeal. I eat about probably 2.5 cups a day. This one is to die for, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't need to go in more deeper than that. The next one, caramel truffle sundae. I mean, caramel. I mean, if anything has caramel in it, you know it is going to be to die for. These are what the cups look like, by the way. Yeah, get you some of that caramel. And look, we got a decaf right there. Don't look at my nails, just look at the decaf. That is a favorite. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. That's how you know I love them. I will link all these in the description below where I got them. I get them off of Amazon for a really good deal, and you get it in 2 days. And then this one is the caramel pecan. I love caramel and mocha type of things. Can you tell? It's got like such a caramely, pecan-y taste. Duh. I don't know, just try it. I just love that this company gives me the opportunity to enjoy some coffee without the burden and the headache, literal headache of it having caffeine and me being dependent on it thus again. By the way, Double Donut also has some good flavors. We got hazelnut in here, which isn't one of my favorites, but they do have a caramel swirl, which I love. And then they also have like a mocha nut, which is delicioso itself too. And it's not focusing, but you get the point. Mocha nut, mocha nut. Next thing on the list that I have been loving, and shocker, it is in the veggie departmento. You know, Del Monte really does have the best canned goods. I can't get like Hill Country Fare or Great Value of the canned goods because I just find it to be a little bit dirty tasting. Now that's just me. Now don't get me wrong, I love me some knockoff brands because Somebody's texting me. Sorry, I'm busy with my friends right now, so you just hold. Okay, I really should check that. Everything's fine. Back to my Del Monte shredded green beaners, these French style green beaners. Now, ultimately, I usually go for fresh fruits and vegetables and or frozen fruits and vegetables because they don't have all the sodium, and sometimes they do sneak in preservatives in canned goods as well, even if it is vegetables and fruits. But if you get the no salt added and or the low sodium, then you're good. And or if you just rinse them off thoroughly, then they are delicious. Now let me just tell you the whole little meal that I'm into, and this will all just come into a big conclusion for you to do it yourself because it is just awesome. Where is my other stuff? Damn it. But what I have been loving is these French style green beaners with my organic nori nori seaweed. This is used to make those sushi rolls, minus the sushi, but I don't know, for some reason this is another one of my favorites. And this might be silly, but you know, we make a lot of potatoes around my neck of the woods, and you know, a lot of people don't like the peelings. However, I love the peelings. Not so much raw, but this will do. But what I really like to do is put these peels, save them up, put them in my air fryer, and make my own little like potato skin crisps. And eat it with this, and eat it with this. So this all mixed together is just a palatable explosion in your mouth. Mix up a little bit of baby carrots as well, and you are just smitten with the universe. I promise you, it's really good. And if you disagree, try it first before you knock it. So I wanted to share with you, if you don't know, now you know, North Bay Trading is one of the companies that I like very much because they have like freeze-dried vegetables and fruits, and they don't have all the other oils that are soaked in or fried in with it. As some other companies are kind of sneaky and they say, hey, this is healthy vegan banana chips or healthy vegan mango chips or whatever, and really all they do is just cut up a mango and put a whole bunch of oil on it and fry it, and it's not really healthy. It's kind of just the same as a potato chip. In fact, it has the same nutritional value and fat and calories and all that good jazz as a potato chip. So this is one of my favorite companies that I like to go to, and they're not telling me to say any of this. I'm saying this my own free will, but this is freeze-dried celery, and I don't know, I like celery in general, and I mean raw is better of course, but sometimes this is just good to have a little snack, and it's just really good. I don't know, so I've just been into this and I thought I'd share it with you. That's all. Another thing in the food departmento is this Tupperware from Frigidaire. That is so cute. I love the name. That's really why I love this thing. Not really. Actually, I got this for Christmas. They have bigger bowls, smaller bowls, what have you, but the clamp on this thing is so darn tight that nothing is getting out of this. I love how perfect it is for you to put whatever you want in here. You know, if you want to put your little freeze-dried celery, freeze-dried mangoes, freeze-dried broccoli, all your good jazz, like, it's not going to go nowhere in this cup and Didio. No siree, Bob. We just clamp it shut and we just shake it all the way to the bank, or wherever you want to shake it to. I would prefer to the bank if I had money there, but since I don't, we're just going to stand here and we're going to eat it. And the next thing on the list is kind of, I don't know. I'm showing my undergarments on here, y'all. What can I say? This sports bra was just from Target. Now, it's not like my favorite all-time one that I have no idea where I got it from because I've had it since the beginning of time, but this one kind of seems like it's going to be just as good for the high impact bouncing around these flat chests of mine. The back is what I really like about it. It crisscrosses just like so, and it is a pretty good sports bra for that max support. A little between max and medium, so I like it. And the brand is from Target, which is JoyLab, which is backwards for you. Okay, now let's dive into my shower. Normally I like these gloves, okay? I think I've showed these on my channel before as well. I don't know if anybody uses these, but I love these babies because I really like to exfoliate my skin as much as possible, and I just find it so much easier to lather up my soap on little gloves instead of having a loofah and just all this other access. I just like wash with my hands. You know what I'm saying? But my mother bought me this for my birthday, which I am in love. And this is so silly, but I love it. And it's from the Beauty Bar, which I've never heard of. I don't know where she got it or where she heard of it. These 3 utensils here in the shower are amazing. Now, I'm sounding very like I do weird things in the shower. I don't do weird things in the shower. This little gadget right here, it's kind of rough but soft. It's almost like, do you know what? Not a puma. What is that rock? I thought it was called like a puma rock or something like that. I don't know. We learned it in scientific classes and geology or geography and such. It's kind of like that rock, but it's a little bit gushy whenever it gets wet. Okay, let's just bypass that. I love using this for my face. I don't know, it just feels like it's really cleansing it and cleaning it and getting into my pores. I know this is silly, I just dropped it, but it's good. It's very good. The next thing is this right here, and it's got that Puma-y feel too. Is it called a Puma rock? Am I ridiculous? I don't know, but it kind of feels like scratchy like. I don't know, I just like it to wash the body and areas I cannot reach, like the back. And I just like it. The only thing, this thing comes off and on quite easily, but that is because you can change it out with this scrubber, which you can just keep it on this thing like this. Yes, I kiss myself on my downtime. What can I say? I love myself. But you can put it on this thing, and or you can just hold it like this, which I just like to hold it like this. Medium softish bristles, you know, to really scrub and get down and dirty with your body. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving my little shower utensils. Introducing these little gadgets into my routine was pretty cool. This is so silly, and you know, it's odd because this time of year you don't really need one of these things, but it's best to get one now before it becomes cold. Let me just show you what it is. I got this because mine went out, and you know, a secret thing that you don't know about me is that I love me some electric heaters. Brandon don't like them much because he says that they cause fires, and you know, rightfully so. I almost burned the house down a couple of times before, but that's beside the point. This thing keeps me warm on the days that you just don't want to turn on your heater. You know, like now it's kind of like in between seasons where it's still kind of cold at night and or during the day sometimes. I don't know what Mother Nature is doing these days, but basically I always have one of these handy just in case. And it's from Costway, and it's just one of those little portable, well, not really portable. I mean, I don't know who would be lugging this around. Actually, I did do that. I did try to lug it around to work. Yes, I did. There's a video on that. I'm not proud of it. I'm a little ashamed of it. But anyhow, let's just move on. You just plug it into the wall and it warms you up. And this baby was only like 50 bucks. And this baby really can heat up a good space that you need to be heated without having to turn on a heater and burn everybody up in the house just because you have a little chilly chill. Is it for my little favorites or things that I have been loving that I wanted to share with you. I really hope you did something great for your body today, and I really hope you at least, I don't know, try some of these favorites. Definitely get you some bristles in the shower because those are good. And or get you some North Bay Trading. Link is below if you would like to purchase from them. I'm not getting sponsored or getting paid or any kind of kickback or anything like that. I just want to share my love for things. Oh, and while you're gonna get the food, just go ahead and get the Frigidaire. Because, no, wait, actually, all things aside, you really, if you want to cut some caffeine out of your life and you really want to still have that good jolt, well, not really jolt, good taste, Crazy Cup is great. Just get it all, okay? Just try something new, okay? Talk to you later.